The 2-hour eternity. Silas set out for the corner shop just as the sun dipped below the jagged city skyline. It was a mundane Tuesday, and the air was heavy with the damp scent of approaching rain. He needed nothing more than milk and bread, a simple 2-hour errand that should have ended with a quiet evening at home. 2 hours later, Silas climbed the familiar creaking stairs to the 4th floor. The hallway light flickered with a rhythmic mechanical pulse, like a dying heart. He felt a sudden, inexplicable chill as he reached for his door, the air tasting of stale copper and old dust. Silas slid his brass key into the lock, but it wouldn't turn. He jiggled it, then tried again, his frustration mounting into a sharp spike of anxiety. The lock felt different under his thumb, too smooth, too cold, and entirely foreign to his touch. Before he could knock, the door swung inward. A woman he had never seen before stood there, silhouetted against the light of the hallway. She clutched a thick cardigan to her chest, her eyes wide with a mixture of confusion and growing alarm at the stranger on her threshold. "Can I help you?" she asked, her voice trembling slightly. Silas pushed past her gaze, peering into the apartment. The mustard-yellow sofa he had sat on only hours ago was gone, replaced by a sleek, charcoal-gray sectional. The walls were no longer a warm beige. They were a haunting, deep blue. A man appeared behind the woman, placing a large protective hand on the doorframe. "Is there a problem?" he asked, his voice low and firm. Silas stammered, backing away. I live here. This is 4B. I only went to the corner store for 2 hours." The couple exchanged a look of profound pity that made Silas's blood turn to ice. "Sir," Bram said softly, his grip on the door relaxing into a gesture of concern. "We've lived here for nearly 7 years. We bought this place from a woman named Clara." Silas froze at the mention of his wife's name. "Clara? Where is she?" he whispered, his voice cracking. "She sold the apartment," Bram continued, "after her husband disappeared. He went to the shop one night and simply never came back. She waited for years." The grocery bag slipped from Silas's numb fingers, hitting the floor with a dull thud. Apples spilled out, rolling across the dusty floorboards like fallen ornaments. 2 hours of shopping had cost him a lifetime of memories. The world outside the hallway felt like a vast, empty void. Alara reached into a small drawer near the door and pulled out a faded piece of paper. It was a missing person flyer, the edges curled and yellowed with age. Silas stared at his own face on the page, 7 years younger and infinitely happier, trapped in a time that no longer existed.